a smart system that every successful real estate agent needs to dominate the housing market in 2025.
Now, if your business is feeling chaotic, that's probably because it is. So we have to make sure that we're not just working hard, we're having the right systems in place in order to make sure you're working hard and getting those results. So top producing agents, they're not that they're more talented, they just have smoother operations. We want to make sure that you have a step-by-step system and guide to make sure you have the tools you need to stay ahead and stay organized and close all those deals that you're out there trying to hustle to get. Number one.
Exactly. Therefore, the first thing comes from the organization skills. Of course, with this many these days, with the internet and so many information around, you need to first organize all of your leads and follow-ups in your CRM, which in our brokerage we use the KV Core. And then that helps you. Why? Because of course, you're gonna meet with somebody. The second after that, the next day, you're gonna forget to follow up. But if you have organized everything and assigned a campaign to that person or that group of people that they are searching in the area, then your CRM tells you that you need to follow up with them. As a result, you follow up with the prospect and they turn to your client.
And then also when you're in there, my husband just didn't add about tagging the leads or categorizing the leads. So you can actually add hot, cold, who's ghosting, why it matters, because it does matter. No, because clients who work with agents who follow up, so you want to make sure that you are always on the follow-up game. Number two, we want to market like you're the local expert, which we do all the time in our own market. So your job is not just to open the door and say, oh, look at this home. We have to guide people with clarity and opinion and facts, really facts. So we want to stay on top of pricing trends. You need to stay on top of neighborhood trends. You have to stay on top of days on market. You have to know those things every single month in order to stay relevant. So make sure when you're going to you're meeting a client, we need to say what is selling and what's splitting. What are the comps? What are the pricing patterns? What's the local demand? And we have to be able to answer this quickly and easily. So you want to have a system in place to where you are making sure you're staying up to date, and you also have a system to give an email to your clients and text clients with buyers and sellers monthly on those information.
Exactly. This
because they love your confidence. So I'll just really quickly add one more thing, because I was going to work on the next one. They really want to see that you are a competent, intelligent person who is on their side to be there, and your market insight is going to give you a great value.
Exactly. The next thing for you is simplifying your paperwork. There are lots of platforms, which in our brokerage we are using a SkySlope. Why? Because it helps you to digitally drop all the files from transaction, like a buyer agency, exclusives, right to sell, all of the things that you need to help a client either buying or investing or selling, to help them to organize them. This way everybody is on the same page and they don't lose confidence in you.
Number four is we have to be able to run numbers and be able to run comps. Are you working with first-time home buyers? Are you working with seasoned investors? All those people have different numbers, but they all matter, and we have to be able to calculate for them. So basically, again, we are not lenders. We don't try to be lenders as real estate agents, but we have to be able to say, you know, on average, we think your monthly payment based on the current rates is going to be this month, and this is going to be what we can guesstimate on those closing costs. Can you truly afford to even think about this home or not? And we have to look at ROI, we have to look at cap rate, we have to look at cash flow. So we have to be able to answer financial questions on the spot, with the caveat that, again, we are not lenders, but we have to be able to show that your clients, you are noteworthy and you have this experience and knowledge to where you can move forward and give them some answers, you know, on average with your disclaimers.
Exactly. Get fully mobile. This is a little bit tricky, meaning that you need to be dynamic. Like, for example, if you're making a calendar, you need to use professional calendar. For example, we use Calendly, and it is really fitting our business. And basically, when you set up everything with the note and the email, they receive email, and also they receive the notification, meaning that even before your meeting, if you completely forgot to follow up with them 1 hour before your meeting, you get that notification that you call them and say, hey, John, I'm supposed to meet you at this address. If anything changes, please let me know. Otherwise, looking forward to meet you at the place. And this has really helped us. All this cloud-based setup that you can do also over your phone, your tablet, or share notes in your system with the group. If you agent or virtual assistant working under you. This is all going to help you to make sure your business is dynamic and every pieces are working together harmoniously.
The next thing we want to do is build a brand and make sure your brand is something that you will be noticed about. So people do not hire robots. We do not hire your avatars. They hire people who they trust. They are expecting you to show up and be the person that they met. So we have to make sure that you have online, you have a social system online. We are listings, and you're talking about yourself, you're doing your listings, you're doing your lifestyle, you're doing your values, your clean bio, contact information, all these links in order to schedule this showing with you and ask questions. And a simple behind the scenes frequently asked questions, all your guides. So how do you get those local tips? How are you offering it to people? Because showing that you're knowledgeable and helpful and that you're a real person will make you a brand that stands out.
Exactly. The next thing is making property showing easier, and there are lots of things around that with all the AI and all the things that you can connect with your CRM. In our brokerage, we are using BombBomb platform. Why? Because sometimes you cannot see the people that coming to the house. They might be another city or a state, and this way you can record the video and then drop the link and help them to even see the property virtually. And if they are interested, they might come to the town one day and do it for you. And then you can also have some brief about all the properties that you're showing, because you wanted to give them a brief of what is this house is. And beside that, you need to detail by asking question what is their need is, that exactly you can fit what they need based on the questions.
Okay, so make sure people can find you online. The best for agent in town is not going to be invisible. We cannot just run around and just be secret agents. We have to be agents with online and offline visibility. Your website has to show up on search engines, and if it doesn't, you're already behind. So have a system in place for your web traffic. Understand how people are getting to your website. Understand basic blogging, bios, posts that actually get you found, and local SEO, especially on neighborhoods, specialties, and service areas, are going to help you tremendously, because more visibility means more calls, which means more business.
Exactly. The next thing, which somehow we said it, and this is rehearsing again, is automation in your scheduling, and that is the link from your calendar and custom time block if you're using for your own sake, for example prospecting or showing the property, or doing other things like a continuing education. These are gonna help you with the email and the link to not only you be on the game, also helping people that you're helping them to make sure that you are a trustable agent.
Like things again goes back to learning. We have to always stay relevant. We have to stay knowledgeable. The industry is changing and changing fast. We cannot be stuck in old habits. So making sure that we are watching trainings, joining masterminds, reading strategies, all of this is going to help us. So we have to have a system in place to where we're applying and learning, and a peer group to where we are learning. Just learning with others is going to help us overcome our challenges and really win, because growth doesn't happen by accident. Growth happens by design, and that's what you want.
Exactly. At the end, really, you don't need 100 tools. You need a smart system, as we said when we listed for you 10 of them. And you know you are in the game, you know what's in. It's just a reminder that you set that your mindset, because when you set that mindset and you have the clarity what exactly you wanted to achieve, then it's much more easier to get that proactive action and get in the game, boots on the ground to help people.
Yeah. So we can't wait to talk to you, and go to agentwolves.com to schedule an appointment with us.
Exactly. And see you next time.